We're talking about knowledge of the future in movies, YouTube channel, Easter Egg Psychic. In this video, I'll give some future references and predictive Easter eggs connecting actor Jim Carrey, and amazingly, you can find these in the original How the Grinch Stole Christmas, an MGM and CBS animated television special that broadcast in 1966. I'll give some background. As you know, if you follow my videos, many times you can look at the works, cast and staff of movies and TV and go back and look at iterations and versions of the same works in the past, and you can find Easter egg hints and nods to the future collaboration. Alright, so the original Grinch, based on the 1957 children's book by Dr. Seuss. Famed horror movie actor Boris Karloff narrates, the Grinch is a monstrous creature who attempts to sabotage the Christmas celebrations of the small town of Whoville, and he lives up in a huge mountain abode that overlooks the village. Jim Carrey later played the Grinch in director Ron Howard's Dr. Seuss How the Grinch Stole Christmas in the year 2000, a combination live-action CG film. Others in this cast: Jeffrey Tambor, Christine Baranski, Bill Irwin, Molly Shannon, Anthony Hopkins. Debuting on the Sega Genesis home video game console in 1991. Sonic the Hedgehog was Sega's flagship mascot game series. These have been adapted into 3 live-action CG films. The first one was out in 2020, starring Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik. Also in the first one, James Marsden, Ben Schwartz, Tika Sumpter, Neil Madonna, Idris Elba joined the cast. In the second installment in 2022, actor Keanu Reeves played Shadow the Hedgehog in part 3 in 2024. Alright, so watching the original How the Grinch Stole Christmas, I thought I noticed a connection, or maybe more than one, to the Namco fighting video game Soul Calibur. This was famously a launch title for Sega's Dreamcast, released in 1998. One thing you'll see in the Grinch is that the character's heart is scrutinized. And I think this relates more to a conception of his actual soul. Spoiler alert, at the end of the film, he has a major change of heart. Next, I'll give a very interesting progression of links, and it connects to the 1984 science fiction action film The Terminator, directed by James Cameron and starring Michael Biehn, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Linda Hamilton. Grinch narrator Boris Karloff had previously appeared in the Roger Corman directed 1963 horror movie The Terror alongside Jack Nicholson and Dick Miller. Miller in turn had a part in The Terminator, and his character, a gun store operator or owner, was responsible for initially arming the T-800 hunter-killer cyborg. You can see this in a scene that starts at 13 minutes 40 seconds in the original Terminator, and there is some violence in this scene. So the keyword here is caliber. This may be a homophone-based reference. For the Soul Calibur games, the spelling is with a U. Weapons are a key feature of the Soul Calibur series. The defining fighting ability is based around prowess with some hand weapon. In the Terminator gun store scene, the T-800 examines the 45 with laser sighting. 45 is a reference to caliber, and that's C-A-L-I-B-E-R, and that is the diameter of the barrel of the gun. In the realm of fighting games, there's an unrelated series which is very popular, Mortal Kombat, based on the arcade title developed by Midway in 1992. With the release of Mortal Kombat 11 in 2019, fans were blown away when Schwarzenegger's Terminator was added as a playable character. And another add-on fighter was the Joker from the Batman DC comic book based universe. Earlier in the video, I mentioned Jack Nicholson. He played Joker in Tim Burton's 1989 Batman movie. Michael Keaton, Kim Basinger, and Michael Goff were also in this. Billy D. Williams played Harvey Dent, the Gotham City District Attorney. Tracy Walter played one of the Joker's goons, Bob. Walter was in a big movie with Schwarzenegger, Conan the Destroyer, in 1984. Now, when it comes to well-known Hollywood movie characters appearing in unrelated video games, I'll share another example, this time to Star Wars. Williams played Lando Calrissian, friend of Han Solo, in the latter two original trilogy films, The Empire Strikes Back in 1980 and Return of the Jedi in 1983. Darth Vader from Star Wars was featured in the 2008 sequel Soul Calibur 4. My YouTube channel is Easter Egg Psychic. There I go back and look at movies and television from the past. I analyze these for possible references to future media. These may appear in the form of anecdotes, idioms, anagrams, hidden in the subtext of the work in question. I also use an unconventional method where I look at the likenesses of the actors. And what I found is you can take the likenesses, match these up to some of the anecdotal items, and show past, present, and future information about actors and other personalities who may resemble the personalities in the movie or television episode that you're watching. My email contact is eastereggguy, that's GUY, @yahoo.com. Thanks for watching.